Hello Taurus, this is Olivia from Lost Tarot. I am here to do your first week of November reading. November reading starts on the 2nd through the 7th. I hope everything is going well with you. You did get a beautiful card out for your oracle. And it says summer. It says bask in joy and light. And you know what it feels like to me with that bee there? It's like, come summertime, you're going to be busy as a bee. You're going to be moving, possibly, or going to a different home or something like that. But you're going to also be able to be maybe in a warmer environment than maybe where you are. Because it says bask in joy and light. There's going to be something beautiful that's coming into your life. Because joy and light is not much different than love light from the divine. There's something very beautiful coming into your life. That's awesome. Okay, I'm going to do a new layout for you. It's something I did at the very beginning, and only those that have been with me since the beginning will recognize it. But I am going to pull one of the Universal Oracle cards after I've done the reading. So let's go ahead and get started, because I noticed I've done Aries already. And theirs took more time than I had thought. So I'm going to see if I can... I'm trying to make my videos a little bit shorter, because when you do, they get spread easier by YouTube, because they don't like the really heavy, 20-minute ones. And I get it. I get it. Oh, something did flip. Oh. Taurus, you're holding on to something tightly. It could be your money, because of during this day and age, we're not getting that kind of help from the government like they keep saying we're going to get, but we don't never know when it's going to happen. So you're just trusting yourself to hold on to what you have. You're not going to overspend, but you're going to still spend, but you're just not going to do it in an overly fashioned kind of way, maybe like you've done in the past. Because I know that Taurus does like their material things and they love beauty and all that. But during this day and age, you might be better off like you're doing, is just hold on to what you have and see what the future brings. Interesting. And then the next card for you, Taurus. This is going to be you and your person over here. And then I'm going to do a potential outcome for each of the 3 cards that we lay out for each. You'll see. I don't like this card. The 7 of Swords talks about sneaking away from something. And it could be that you're wanting to hide from somebody, that you don't want them to remember you, so you're taking the majority of the memories with you. Or maybe you're just taking their memories with you and leaving parts of them behind. It's definitely something that seems to be a little bit deceitful. Let's keep going. Now the Page of Swords talks about somebody that's gathering intel. It's like they're observing someone, or someone's observing you perhaps, and they're trying to keep an eye on you to see how you are responding about a situation. It could be family, or it could be somebody that cares deeply, more romantically for you. It could be anybody. But you are definitely, you're in the stance to be prepared. If you need to, you will swing that sword. But in the time being, you're just being there posed, ready to go if you need to. And just know that somebody is kind of watching you. And then your person. Oh. 4 of Wands. Now this talks about the possibility of a union between 2 people, or perhaps maybe there already is a union between 2 people. I want to say like a couple, like a romantic couple. Interesting. Or stability in a home. It could be that as well. There is going to be some good news. And I think it's coming from your person. They have very good news for you. It has something to do. Are they going to be proposing to you? Oh, goodness. Let's keep going. They've been working on this very hard. Oh, my gosh. Look at this. The Eight of Pentacles talks about working diligently, like from noon till midnight, or midnight till noon, whatever. It's like they've been working really hard on getting this idea or this action in play. And maybe they're also at the same time building up their money so that they can make a decent proposal, perhaps. And they're wanting you guys to join. It might not be a marriage right away. It might just be an engagement, or it might just be the two of you deepening a relationship that you already have. Let's keep going. All right, I'm going to do 2 clarifiers for each of these cards, and then a potential outcome here. So the 4 of Pentacles. Now, this is somebody you've been waiting for. You're holding on to this idea that someone is coming, and you know who it is. And I think it's this person here. Oh my gosh. And then the 7 of Swords again. Now the 7 and the 6 of Wands in reverse tells me that there's maybe internally and mentally you don't feel like there is going to be a victory. Maybe you're doubting that there is going to be a union between the both of you. Maybe you've been waiting for a long time, Taurus. Maybe. Let's keep going. Now the Page of Swords. Again, this is somebody that's observing, taking notes, watching. You might be moving, Taurus. You might be moving to a better place, someplace where it's not as, it could have anything to do with where your person is, or it could just be that you're moving in another, it's a big body of water. You could be moving overseas. You could be moving to another state. Interesting. And then let's go down the line again. There is going to be communications, and this is communications coming from you. You're waiting patiently and holding on to this person, and I feel like it's a relationship reading. This person, and you're going to communicate to them, maybe just to see how things are going. We'll figure that out when we get on your person's side. So right now you feel you have a lot of doubt. You want it to happen. With the card being on the board, that tells me you want this victory between the two of you, but you have your doubts. There's something about you that doesn't feel secure that this is going to happen. Oh my God. The divine is going to tell you otherwise. I love the way he works. If you have doubts, Mrs. or Mr. Taurus, guess what? You don't have to have doubts. This is the true deal. This is the love you've been waiting for. This is what you've been waiting for. It is going to happen. Oh my God. And then this Page of Swords, who is making, I would say they're studying something to make plans, trying to figure out how things are going to work out, or if they're going to work out. But the thought you have is to move to a different place, whatever that means to you. And then we have the beautiful Star. Now the Star card is talking about the ability to have your wish come true. It's like a dream come true. You must be very in love with this person over here. Because this person not only has, the hope the healing, the guidance, the new blessings, everything. This is how you feel it's going to work out. And I think your person's been working hard to get it to this point. I think they know. I think they know exactly that this is going to happen. Oh my gosh, let's keep going. Oh, goodness gracious. So the Four of Wands in the upright. To me, this is a marriage card, but it does not have to be marriage. It could just be a deepening of a bond between two people that love each other. You might be dealing with the King of Wands, which is beautiful because they have that robust energy. It's almost like they're always on the go. And I know you're an earth sign, but you're not too far from that either. It's like you like the excitement of it. And it's going to be a good match. I think it will be a good match. All right, let's see what is over here. Oh, no, I'm going to do this one. I'm sorry. I almost messed up. So with this good news that is coming in, they may be telling you that there are options for both of you. I don't think it's just options for this person. Maybe. But remember, this Seven of Cups, these cups are filled with things that are they're not sustainable. You know, they might not last, or they might be artificial. But there's a big fog of clouds around it, so you can't even see properly what's there. Maybe your person is having doubts in their own way too, because this is doubts and this could be doubts. You guys are having doubt, and you know, if you start believing that and saying it all the time internally, it will come true. So try to reverse that internal thinking and thoughts and feelings to a more positive, that it is going to work out. It is going to work out. You know, Taurus, but you just have that little bit of doubt that's just hanging there. And this person might be having second thoughts. Oh gosh. Whatever this is, this energy is going to be slow and steady and methodical. This energy is planned. It is on track. It's headed in the right direction, and it is not going to veer from the path at all. So this might be slow coming in. So just be patient. Again, this could be timing. This was like Aries. Something about timing was off. And I have a feeling, you know, in a way it's possible that there is something. Oh gosh, I'm doing this on the wrong one. I'm going to leave it here because it fits, and I'm not going to change it. I meant to bring it down here. This makes more sense. I'm going to do it. This makes more sense to have this kind of energy with this card, because they're working hard. They're working slowly and methodical and very hard on this plan that they have. I'm sorry that I goofed you guys up on that, but it was meant to be here, and that's the way the cards come out according to the angels. They say this is the way it's going to be. I have to pull what's on top and not. That was my bad. It's because it's new to me again. Okay, anyway, that's enough. But there is going to be actions. There's somebody's already got the plan made. They already know probably when it's going to take place, which could be in the summer, this coming summer. Could be. Okay, and then the next card. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Now, this turns it around a little bit. This person may be involved in a commitment with someone else already. They got their eye on you, though. They've got their back on this union. And it's funny, this death card has his back against this too. This tells me that this death and rebirth is probably not going to affect your person. And it might. It might be saying that this marriage or commitment that this King of Wands has, that he's involved in right now. And maybe that's why you've been waiting. You've been waiting for this situation to end. But it's going to be in time, because this Death card is going to be the end of this union between these two people, whoever your king is with. Flip the gender if you need to. It's going to be a death and a rebirth. That's interesting. Okay. And then the Page of Wands with the Seven of Cups. There may very well be a commitment here. This is a union between two people that at one point probably loved each other. They lived in a little home on the village, and now it's going to be ending. And maybe the options are that this is going to end and something new is going to begin, and that could be with you, Taurus. I think you guys have been working on this. It's just too much detail about waiting, holding on, and then over here your person is, you know, they're in a marriage or a commitment of some sort with this person, and it's not working. And it's confusing probably for this person. Sorry about that, but it could be. The Knight of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles. Oh, gosh, yes. The sun is going to shine on this entire reading, and it's going to all work out fine. This card illuminates all the negative cards in a reading. So if there's anything that's negative, which there's a little bit of fear here, and doubt. I don't consider this actually a negative, and the reason why I say that is because it's a death of something that's old, and it's going to rebirth into something new. And it can be people, things, places, everything. All right, let's keep going. Wow. Okay, potential outcome for the first set. The Queen of Wands in reverse. Now, maybe this is the person that's your king is joined to. Isn't that interesting? They're both wands, which would be a very strong, powerful couple. But something went wrong. Something happened. And then some kind of spirit. You two are involved in this card here, the Three of Pentacles. This talks about some kind of spiritual work or project that needs to be done, and it involves you, Taurus, and this person. Because this card is the card that talks about the two of you, because it takes at least 2 or 3 people to get this kind of work done. But the card represents doing the type of work, not only for the recognition of it, because there is no pay. You don't get paid money in this kind of work. It's like humanitarian type work. But it also talks about the kind of work that you two will be doing is in sync with your life purpose. It's almost like saying it's destiny. The two of you are supposed to be working on a spiritual project that has been destined for the two of you to work. It fulfills your life's purpose. Wow, that is beautiful. So it's going to happen. It's going to happen. The sun is here. Who rules the sun? God. He's going to make sure that all of this happens. All right, one last card here. There is going to be a proposal. I knew it. Where did I say that? Didn't I say that? There's going to be a proposal. I think I said it. I don't know if I said it. This Knight of Cups is probably the King of Wands. You know, this might be his, I call it like their everyday energy. But when it comes to love, this is the energy that they're having when it's something new that they want to propose to somebody. It doesn't mean that it's going to necessarily have to be a marriage right away. It might just be like an engagement or something like that. And it might just be an offer of love. A true offer of love. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. On the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords in reverse, which is somebody that's really, they can be kind of angry and destructive. And I don't know if that's you, Aries, or your person, but be aware of that. And it could be that if there's a situation where somebody's trying to get out of a commitment with somebody, it could bring that person into this kind of energy. Or it could bring it to you when you hear about it or see about it. This could bring you into this destructive kind of energy. Don't let that happen. Don't let that happen. Just hand it over to the divine and ask him to take care of it for you, because it's out of your hands. It is out of your hands. And he is here. He is here. Here, here, here. And I still believe here too. And even though this isn't the best card, this is happening for a purpose. And let's see what the universal card is for you, Taurus. The Five of Thoughts. This is the Five of Swords. Let's see what it says here. The path that you were on seemed like the right one, but now you've run into a challenge. There's a better direction for you that will make you much happier in the end. Changes are necessary so that you can get back on track. Avoid negative people who are draining or who bring unwanted drama into your life. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to pull one more. This is a lot of drama. Mostly on this side. Is this what they're telling you? That this is not the path that you seem, the path you were on seemed like the right one, but now you've run into a challenge because they're married? There's a better direction for you that will make you much happier in the end. Changes are necessary. And this is changes for this. Maybe it's about this person. They thought this was the right path, but it's become a challenge. And now it's time for them to get on the right path that will make them happier in the end. Changes are necessary so that you can get back on the track. Avoid negative people, which could be this mean person in reverse. She's very bitter. Avoid negative people who are draining or who bring unwanted drama. That's this here. That's it. And look at the second card, since I have already pulled it. It's called A Happy Change. It's the Wheel of Fortune. Isn't that amazing? It says, your angels have heard your prayers and have banded together to create real and joyful changes in your life. This is you, Taurus. Events begin to move forward and great progress will now be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of activity. Be confident and trust the guidance that you receive. Oh my God. Divine, divine, moving. You're going to be moving. Oh God. It is absolutely beautiful. I wish you the best, Taurus, and I will see you during the week in November, and until then, you be safe. Namaste.